Anita Samsudin from the 8250. Today I'm going to explain about the history of action movies. Action movies are the film genres in which the protagonist or protagonist is driven into a series of events that typically include violence, widespread fighting, physical failure, and the process of panic. Action movies tend to portray a hero who bravely struggles with extraordinary possibilities, including life-threatening situations, criminal or chances that often conclude in a hero's victory. Although action has been long a recurring component of film, the genre of action movies began to extend in the 1970s with increased action and special effects. Some historians consider the Great Train Robbery in 1903 to be the first action film in Malaysia is Samarang, which is in 1933 by American Prequel Action film directed by Ward Wing and written by Thomas J. Geraghty. The film was released on June 28, 1933 by United Artists. And the first orang-ukarang upaya in action genre film is the Garang the movie. It is directed by Ken Varren and will on air December 5, 2008.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nusafira binti Nuramin. I'm from Business Marketing, BA 240, Part 3. So, today I will present about the Evolution Malaysia Asian movie from the year 1990 to 2019. As we know, the evolution is to encourage Malaysia film producers to create creative content that is of high quality for international and domestic market and attract foreign film producers carry out their filming activities in Malaysia and to turn Malaysia into an international film location. So between in 1990 to 2019 Asian films in Malaysia, there were several factors. So the first factors is focus on the quality of script, storyline and narrative. The quality of script as a fundamental to the success of a film. So this is one important criterion for everything. The quality of script is the originality of the idea that you are trying to pass to the audience must be genuine. So it has to be message oriented. The variations that exist among them are not to be seen as drawbacks. Rather, it is a strength that should help to energize the industry. And the second is quality and technology, which is the process of filmmaking has evolved from being in a real location to just being in the studio behind a green screen and using computer generated imagery, which is called CGI technology. And with this technology, nothing can hinder the production of a production other than the creativity and imagination to appease the audience. And CGI will also have a high graphic quality, impact, and controllable effects. That's all from me. Thank you.
In 1990s film, the language is not as considered as a crucial element of marketability for Malaysian film to do well abroad. So all the film is in a Malay subtitle. While start from 2010 till now, they do get a better attention from the international market where they have two options, which is English and a Malay subtitle. For budget and promotion, in 1990s, budget and promotion have been an issue for the marketing film abroad. Causes of a limited budget. The relationship between the quality films and the global audience is ambiguous and vague, making difficult for the Malaysian producer to target the global audience. Now, Malaysian film has a lot of budgets and sponsorship for any organization due to the director creativity. They successfully attract international distributors. For genre, in 1990s, Malaysian film industry has a limited genre, which difficult for to penetrate in the market abroad. But now, Malaysian film has a lot of genre such as a horror, comedy, action, romance, which make the audience feel more entertained to watch the films.
Film in 1919 until 2018, the generation of industrial players contribute the future development of the industry. Directed in the era 19 like Aziz M. Osman, Suhaimi Baba, Yusof Haslam and Zat Lokman. They contribute the increase in number of the film produced over the year. Example for the all-trend action film is Lieutenant Adnan, is film directed by Aziz M. Osman and co-produced Putran Brilliance. Also, film Maria Mariana is a 1996-year Malaysian drama film directed by Yusuf Haslam. It revolves around a story of two sisters, and the film is a gender action and romance. Another film directed by veteran filmmaker Zaid Rahman is a Mahaguru. This also action film in 1990 year. Thank you.
My name is Nurul Aisha binti Ahmad Husaini and this is my ID.
Evolution of the action film in new era, which is modern era. If it is before millennium, its action film are more on comedies such as like Pendek Kebenaran Pujang Lapuk, or historical like Matahari or Hang Tuah or Sarjan Hassan. There are also some that associated with romance, which is Mariana. Action films associated with historical because of World War II, which is during that time, reflected on the cinema at that time, which is Sarjan Hassan and Bukit Tepong. Action film nowadays currently are more diverse with so many subgenres like action comedy, action crime, action horror, action thriller, and some more.
Common plot in action film in Malaysia. First, the hero is always started at the bottom of the food chain. Action film's plot is going to be solely fueled by some sort of revenge or vengeance that will power the narrative from start to the end. Commonly, action film includes several action scene and sequence which are usually car chase scene and fight scenes. Finally, at the end of every action film, there will be a showdown between the villain and the hero.
Action film nowadays in this modern era and evolution requires extensive stunts and also special effects, which tends to be very expensive. For example, like I have mentioned before, Police Evo, that requires a lot of stunt works that will satisfy the audience in Malaysia. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sharifah Nur Shafika binti Tuan Zainal Abidin 2017-13507 from a health admin student. So basically, I am in charge of the Malaysian action movie in 1990s era. For your information, Malaysia's action movie have been evolved and have been improvised starting from 1990s until now. So when we're talking about 1990s, it is actually a start-up for the Malaysian actions film industry to keep on promoting the films to the Malaysian audience especially. So starting on the 1990s, we have a few kind of films genre that have been provided or have been produced by the Malaysian industry as well. There are a few lists of examples of film industry that have been produced at a time. For example, we have Constable Mamat. Constable Mamat was produced by Z. Lokman in 1992. It is actually an action with comedy elements. It was produced by Z. Lokman in 1992 and it was in actions and comedy elements. We have Dada Connections by Toby Rizal in 1990s. For information, Toby Rizal is actually son of a king of a famous Kung Fu producer in Hong Kong. And next we have Bayangan Maut by Yusuf Haslam in 1990. So this kind of genre. And for the third one, we have Data Connections by Toby Rizal in 1990. It is also a thriller actions movie. And for your information, Toby Rizal is the son of a king, which is the famous producer of Hong Kong film industry. And fourth one, we have The Bisikan Cinta by Sahib Selamat in 1995. This one is special. It's because they combine the romance, actions, and comedy at the same time. Interesting. And the last one is, this is the most famous films that have been a hit at the time, which is Maria and Mariana 1 and Maria and Mariana 2, produced on 1995 until 1998 by Yusuf Haslam. It has been a hit because it has combinations of actual situations that happen on that era, which is drug trafficking issues. Also, a drama plus actions element. So that's for the list of examples that I have just listed below. So right now we're moving on. The remaining parts of creating this film. See clearly that the actions movie goals are different from each other throughout the years, and you probably might be 1 3. Why? It is because the directors want to make sure the message that have been sent on the movies can be easily understandable by the Malaysian audience. It's because that was the first era that Malaysian audience perceive or be introduced to the color digital film. Before I leave, I want to acknowledge you guys that Malaysia's action movie on this era really provide a very strong and powerful message. It's just they had some lack of facilities, right? So before we end up here, let's move on to my partner where she will talk about modern Malaysia's action movie. So let's go.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farah Shafika binti Abdul Khair and I'm going to continue the presentations. So when we talk about action style movie from early 2000 until this year, we can see that there is a various action styles movie that been produced by Malaysian producer. First, we can see that there is a lot of action comedy style movie that been produced by Malaysian producer. For example, Scope Production being able to produce a comedy actions movie that managed to get box office, which is Abang Lon Fadil 1 and Abang Lon Fadil 2. Abang Lon Fadil 1, they managed to get 4.6 million ringgit, while for Abang Lon Fadil 2, they managed to get 18.5 million ringgit. The second action style movie that we can see in our current film industry is that there is also a movie that based off the military life, and it can be seen through the another Malaysian box office movie, which is Pascal, and this movie was being directed by the famous action film director Adrian Tay. The budget of this movie is up to 10 million ringgit, and they managed to gain profit up to 30 million ringgit and make them as the highest grossing local films, followed by Munafik 2 and Hantu Kak Limah. And this movie was also been listed as the most successful movie in Malaysia by Harian Metro. Next, we can see there is also a action film that show social problem that happen in our society. It can be seen through the two controversial film that been directed by Samsul Yusof, which is Bosya Jangan Pilih Jalan Hitam and Bosya Jalan Kembali. Even though there is a lot of mixed feedback through these two movies, Bosya Jangan Pilih Jalan Hitam managed to be nominated as the best film in Festival Film Malaysia. Lastly, you can see that there is a lot of actions movie in Malaysia shows motor elements in their movie. After the Lembaga Penapisan Filem Malaysia or Film Censorship Board lose their rules regarding of the film that will be fall into category 18PL, there is a lot of Malaysian producer produce a movie that shows the motor elements. It can be seen through the MIG Productions film, which is Rumpit, that managed to collect up to 4 million ringgit. And according to FINA statistics as well, film that show this kind of element never fail. For example, KL Gangster, they managed to get 12 million ringgit, while for Hatu Bonceng, they get 8.5 million ringgit.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Dayana binti Muhammad Nizam, and I am from Business Economics BA 250, and I am going to present about Malaysian action film directors. The first directors is late Jins Shamsuddin, producing Bukit Kepong in 1981. Full name of late Jins Shamsuddin is Tan Sri Datuk Mohamed Zain, which is Jins, born in 5 November 1935 at Taiping, Perak, and that 1 March 2017 at Kampung Pasir Hulu, Kelang Gombak, Selangor. He was a Malaysian film actor, director, politician, writer and producer. Zain collaborated with the Royal Malaysia Police to produce and direct Bukit Kepong action film. This film is based on real story happened in Bukit Kepong, a small town in Johor. This film is about incident where the community in that small town fought against the assault of Malayan Communist Party guerrillas during the Malayan emergency in 1950. Jins Shamsuddin directing style in this film, it is based on real story incident. To explore more about the real incident, late Jins Shamsuddin has interviewed ex-communists who had surrendered after the Bukit Kepong police station attack incident, also Bukit Kepong villagers. The making of this film involved the uses of props such as Bukit Kepong police station weapons, fortress where the fort is made of hundreds of cement bags, police house or police quarters, police uniforms, traditional emergency signal equipment such as kentong found in prayer room and mosque, village house where one of the house is burned by communists, vehicles such as bus and car, and bomb equipment. Second director is Adrian Tay, which is producing Pascal the movie in 2018. Adrian Tay is the director of Pascal, the movie, a military action film. The story is based on the true event, and one of the true events is where Adrian Tay got inspired from Admiral Commander Anwar story back on 1998 at Angola. Pascal's storyline is based on Admiral Commander Anwar Act, and Adrian Tay has altered a little of the story to make it more interesting. This can see from the true event of Bunga Laurel incident, which Adrian Tay put it in the Pascal story. Besides that, quality of this movie is extremely good, as they are shooting at real place such as in the middle of the sea. All the scenes in water are involved shooting in the middle of the sea. Different of this movie with 1990s action movies, they are permitted to use actual gunshots where there is a scene of training. They are using the actual guns and live round bullets to shoot. All these are Adrian Tay directing style, where he is intended to give the audience the genuine touch of authenticity in the army movie. In this film, Adrian Tay put his actors into trainings where they are under the actual Pascal trainings at Lumut. This is his directing style to give his actors feel and easy to bring the characters. Indeed, he also joined the training to get an experience and get more inspired and courage to produce the Pascal the movie until finish. He also joined his actors in swimming training, put on gadget and ran together with them. This is how he direct the movie to give the taste to his actors and audience about the real life of being Pascal. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Fatini Nazura, studying in Health Administration. I will explain on why and wherefore Malaysians watch action film. First, excitement and thrills. Action film display electrifying performance that can give spine-chilling experience to the audience. Second is healthy escapement, where action genre not only navigate out the audience from their dull life but also give a hero to idolize. Third is the content of controlled stress. Even though action film gives stress scenario, but audience know it will only last for few hours. Therefore, they also get sense of accomplishment when the film ends. Fourth, variety of subgenre in action film such as action crime, action drama, and also action comedy. This gives more options to the Malaysian to choose how the portraits of suspense, plot twist, or life-threatening situation according to their preference.
Hi, my name is Anis Arisa binti Arsyad from Health Administration. So we'll proceed with conclusion. Action film in Malaysia been evolved gradually since years 90 until now. There are many factors that contribute to the evolution, such as director, environment, and culture. At early, action film seems more to comedy and social lifestyle compared to now. Action film filled with new style such as urban crime, and social problem. Every scene gives excitement and adrenaline rush to people and wanting more to see the next scenes. The movie filled with many atmosphere and plot twists that people cannot estimate what will happen next. To prove this fact, action film in Malaysia that managed to get on the list of highest grossing film in Malaysia are Pascal, Police Evo, and many more. Besides that, director also play an important role in creating action film in Malaysia because nowadays most of the directors are from the young generation. For instance, Adrian Tay. Young generation have a different thinking from veteran people. They are more being open-minded, self-expressive, confident, and receptive to new ideas in a way of living. Hence, there are some shift in creating the movie as the youngster always have ideas and understand the current generation demands. That's why nation love to watch action film compared to other genre in Malaysia. So that's all from us. Thank you.